What the heck? Thanks. Why? Stop it. Hello everyone, thank you for watching DNews Today. I'm Trace. Sneezing is a thing we do, right? Everybody does it. It's a natural process, but why? What's going on up there? A sneeze is a reaction to a foreign contaminant. The cilia, or tiny hairs, are detecting something in your nasal passages that need to get out, not just dust or a bit of pepper. Sneezing also removes bacteria, viruses, and mucus. Medically, sneezing is called sternutation. Once your nose feels the contaminant, it sends a signal through the trigeminal cranial nerve to the ventromedial spinal trigeminal nuclei, and in the adjacent pontomedullary lateral reticular formation in the brain, of course. We'll just call it the sneeze center from now on. It's near the brainstem. The signals trigger a reaction to close your eyes, mouth, and throat to build pressure behind the vocal cords. Then when your chest muscles squeeze really fast, air, saliva, and mucus are shotgunned out of your nose and mouth at a little less than 100 miles an hour, with that mucosal propulsion, or about 100,000 microorganisms. Other than dust or foreign contaminants, the sun can make you sneeze too. It's called photic sneeze reflex, or autosomal dominant compelling helio-ophthalmic outburst. Yeah. This is now the nerdiest joke you know. Sunshine triggers sneezes in 10 to 35% of the population, scientists think, because that trigeminal nerve, which connects the face to the brain, runs right next to the optic nerve. Sometimes when a bunch of light hits the retina and that sudden flood of electrical energy can overflow the optical nerve to get into the trigeminal nerve and trigger a sneeze. Basically, we're poorly wired. Some people sneeze when they pluck their eyebrows too because of that trigeminal nerve. But even more strange is that some people have been documented to sneeze after sex or because of a full stomach. Post-sneeze, the little cilia are highly active for a few minutes before calming back down. That's why sometimes one sneeze isn't enough. I swear, my mom sneezes in odd numbers every time. 3s or 5s. If you've heard of this, you're not crazy, it's real, but it hasn't been studied that much, mainly because it doesn't really harm anyone. They know it might be genetic, and it's predictable within family groups, with sneezes usually coming in 2s or 3s. So you're okay, Mom. After a sneeze, people feel the need to say something. Ancient peoples were noted as wishing people well, and lots of other cultures still go the health route. Gesundheit and Salud mean good health, or Saluce, or Bai Sui, or whatever. But in the 6th century, Pope Gregory the Great started saying, God bless you, and that one stuck around in the West pretty good. We at DNews, we just say science, because I don't know, it seems kind of silly to me to ward off all those nose demons. But what do you think about all this? Let us know down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe for more DNews, and if you have a big science question, tell us about it. Also, check out this thing about something that really is also weird inside of your body, a poop transplant.
You can dispute the ickiness of this, but I don't think anybody can dispute anymore the efficacy of this. The science is clear. It's like a miracle.
It's a big video that we did with Seeker Stories. Make sure you subscribe to their channel as well. It's pretty awesome. Thanks for watching.